Alright guys, doing the review of Juventus Atalanta 1-0 to Juve, so that means that we are through to the Coppa Italia final yet again for our fourth consecutive time, which I believe is a record, so great stuff. Yeah, there's not so much to say really, because I thought we were great. Wonderful actually. We didn't concede, that's a good thing. We scored, that's a good thing. We are through to the Coppa Italia final, another great thing. Well, and again, it's Atalanta, they are a great team, and we nullified them, so no problem really. So don't think about the fact that Atalanta hit the post, because we also did that, so no matter. Don't think about that Atalanta were much better side in the first half. And yeah, we woke up in the second half, but still, they were a good side, and they deserved more than to lose this time. Don't think about that, because we won. We are through to the Coppa Italia final. We are achieving our targets so far, so there is no reason to rant or even to discuss any negative stuff. Don't think about the fact that Dybala just played like 10 minutes or so. Doesn't matter. Don't think about the fact that we scored on a set piece and it was a penalty that was not existent. Don't think about that, no worries, because we are through to the final. So there is no need to be upset. And also never mind that Claudio Marchisio was our first substitution. Doesn't matter because we are through. And why was he first? Well, most probably because he ran. Because our approach was absolutely spot on. Let them have the ball, let them decide, let them play like it's a final. Because they were the ones who needed to chase a goal. They were the ones who needed to attack. We simply needed to avoid defeat. So that's what we did. So there should be no problem. I would love to give everybody a 10 for player ratings, because they accomplished their tasks. We did not concede. We even won. So let's just go to the player ratings then. But let's be serious, guys. I will give some serious ratings now, because I think it's a tough decision now, because first half was absolutely horrendous. It was awful. Second half slightly better, but still we are playing our same defensive approach and we are using tons of energy. I feel bad for Claudio Marchisio for having used up all of his energy of running, chasing the ball, tackling, not playing with the ball, just being physical and trying to win it. That was supposed to be Blaise Matuidi's job. So Allegri, I blame you for exhausting Marchisio, but then again, we won. So for player ratings, Gigi Buffon, I will give him a 5, just because that rushing out was absolutely crazy and his clearances were poor, so I didn't think he had any particularly good game. Asamoah, in total, I'll be generous this time, I'll give him a 7. I thought he did well. I thought he was poor in the first half, but he was much better in the second, so in total I'll give him a 7. Chiellini, lucky that he escaped the red card after his tackle on Caldara. Absolutely crazy tackle, so he just only got a yellow and he will be suspended for the cup final against Lazio or Milan. We'll find out later this evening. Yeah, so for me, for Chiellini, I'll give him a 6. Benatia, 7, great game, but still a defensive approach allowed them to attack, so that's why his job was most important one, to basically shut them down, and he did that basically okay, so 7 for him. Lichtsteiner, I don't know, was probably the best out of the worst in the first half, and that's saying something, but was not nowhere near as good as the rest in the second, so in total I'll give him a 6. Blaise Matuidi, back to his usual self, can't shoot, can't dribble, doesn't know how to do that, fights for the ball, yes, loses it sometimes, loses the fight for the ball also, so in total 6.5, but yeah, 6, 7, I don't know. It's the same. 6/7 then. Pjanic, I thought was invisible. He was busier arguing with the ref than actually playing football. But then again, our approach was exactly defending. So, and this is not where his best attributes are. So, this was another invisible performance from him. So, I give him a 5. Marquisio ran a lot, did something good, but really was the first one to be subbed off. So, in total, yeah, okay performance, I guess. So, 6. Mandzukic, let's just go straight to the front line. Mandzukic, I'll give him a 5, and that being generous, I would actually love to give him a 4, but he woke up after getting instructions to work and track back from Allegri, so he just got slightly better. So 5 for him, but really every attack that we had that finished with him stopped with him. Really, it was very, very poor from him tonight. So 4, but until the end, he was slightly better, so 5. Douglas Costa was one of our best players, so 7 for him. He wanted to create something offensively. He did that sometimes, he did that brilliantly. He never managed to do that in his first half, but that was probably not even in his tasks from the first half, because our prime concern was to not concede. So yeah, 7. And Alex Sandro was okay, so 6. Nothing really spectacular from him. Most important thing for him was also defending. Yep, so that's it. But really, it doesn't matter, because we are in the final. So forget about the approach, forget about our work rate that we used up all our energy today. And we have Lazio on Saturday. Forget about that. We are in the final now. So all good. And now, guys, now here is the important thing. We are in March on Saturday. And March was the month that Allegri was talking about throughout the whole season so far. So now we will actually see if our team is where it needs to be. Because we have some tough games coming ahead. Tottenham, Lazio, then we have Atalanta again somewhere in the middle of March. So yeah, it will be a tough month. So let's see where we are. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve. Remember subscribing, commenting and liking the videos. Twitter is my main social, but also I do the Instagram and Facebook, so follow me there as well. That's it. See you for my preview for Lazio Juventus. Huge game. Probably another defensive performance. But if we pull off a great result, nobody will care.